Okay, hello viewers. Hello, how is everybody? First of all, I want to take this time to appreciate every one of you for being supportive, even despite me being like offline. I've been offline for about 2 years, but I've seen like people have been watching my videos. I've seen people have been subscribing to my channel. I don't take it for granted. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for all those who took part, sharing and commenting. Thank you so much. Otherwise, I'm back. Those who have been requesting for RE. Now I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Thank you so much. If you are new, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be really glad to see you do that. Before wasting much of your time, allow me to proceed. So this is RE 2046, grade 11, and the first topic is judgment. I'm sure those who are in 11, they have already started. Yes, so I'll be doing double. I'll be doing notes because these are summarized notes, very simple to understand. And I'll be also taking you through past papers. Yeah, so if you're understanding, I would like or I would request that be positive, be open, leave a comment. Yeah, so we're going direct to that. So judgment, it is a summarized notes, well done for you. So what's the meaning of judgment? So here I've been told judgment can be defined as assessment for reward or punishment of a person's work or actions. So judgment is just a reward or punishment for someone's work or their action. It's an assessment for reward or punishment of a person's work or action. It can be criticism of actions for punishment, e.g., a court of law. Yeah, so judgment is an assessment of what you have done. They're assessing you. When someone says, don't judge your friend, you're assessing them. Maybe you have seen something that they have done to you. You have seen them doing bad things, you have seen them doing bad actions, and then you'll be like, no, don't judge them. So it's like you are assessing them for what they have done. So in short, without you doing anything, it can never be a judgment there. Like, it can be no judgment. If minus you not doing anything, it can be no judgment. There's no judgment about that. Judgment comes in when something has been done, when an action has been done, when work has been done. Yeah, that's why there's judgment. You're trying to judge between this one and this one. That's what judgment is. An assessment for reward or punishment of a person's work or action. Yeah. So that's a grade 11 work. Then there are some examples of judgment. In RE, in every topic, they also refer it in the Bible. Yeah, they will take it also biblically. They will also give examples what happened in the Bible. So here, lesson 2, we have biblical examples of judgment. So the Bible gives the basis on how people will be judged by Jesus. The following are some of them. One, people's response to Christ. So we'll be judged through what we will respond to Christ's teaching. People's response to Christ. What is your response toward Christ? What is your response toward Christ? What is your response? What have you responded about Christ? What you have heard about Jesus? What have you responded? Yeah, so here there's a parable. Note that in each and every topic, there'll be always a parable for you. So here under judgment, we have the parable of the weeds. The parable of the weeds. I'm sure you have read it, and if you haven't, please, in RE, every question, the first question you're going to do is to narrate. You understand? Is to narrate or describe a story First question, the story comes from the Bible. Narrate or describe. Narrate or describe. And there are also other terms that they might use for you. But one thing just have to know is that every question in RE, first question is all about Bible narration. It's all about telling a story. Tell a story, narrate, describe. Yes. So here, under judgment, we have the parable of the wheat. Then some of the point that you can take from that parable is that in this parable, Jesus explained the symbols used in the story. So point number one, sometimes it is difficult for people to tell the difference between believers and non-believers. Point number one, two, at the final judgment, the separation will be certain. So under the parable of the wheat, there are some points. I don't know if you have gone through the past papers. After each narration of the Bible story, question 1B, question 1A, question 1B, yes, there will be always the point talking about what you have understood in that parable. There will be always a question from the parable. So these are some of the points that they might ask you. So sometimes it's difficult for people to tell the difference between believers and non-believers. Point two, at the final judgment, the separation will be certain. Point three, the Son of Man knows who belongs to him. Those who do not belong to him will be separated and destroyed. So these are some of the points or some of the things that when you read the story of the wheat, you'll be able to what to get from it. And these same 3 points, when you narrate your story in an exam, the second question we're talking about, it will be under the story. So meaning these are some of the points that you might need to put if you are narrating the parable under judgment. There's also another parable, which is the parable of the 10 virgins, is under the judgment. Then there's also people's behavior toward others. What is your behavior? So you'll be judged according the way you behave toward your neighbor, toward your friend. So the parable of the final judgment is in Matthew 25, verse 31 to 46. John is warning about coming judgment is in Luke chapter 3, verse 1 to 17. Yeah, so under judgments, there are about 3 parables that you need to know. Yes, so that's how it is. Then one thing you just have to know is that in an exam, there's grade 10 work, grade 11 work, and grade 12 work. So make sure, please, know all these things. Yeah, no grade 10 work, no grade 11.